of mutual funds. Okay? But this advice is obsolete, argues Robert Kiyosaki in his new book, Rich Dad, Increase Your Financial IQ. Now, let's look at that. And the majority of information we've been reading and what we've been talking about over the last 6, 7, 8 weeks that we have been dealing with this series is Robert Kiyosaki, the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I mean, it's an awesome book. It's really the #1 best-selling book on finance, so you need to get it and read it. Now, everything may not pertain to you because you may not be on that level as of yet, but take what you get from him, read the book, all right, and then start figuring out how you can get on the financial freeway of getting out of debt, all right, just like I did, all right? You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it as well. Financial intelligence. Financial intelligence. It is not real estate, stocks, mutual funds, business, or money that makes a person rich. Mr. Kawasaki says. It is information. What did we say before? Being rich is not so much having the money, but it's having the information to get the wealth. So you can have money, but if you're very ignorant, you can spend all that money and it'll be gone because you have no wisdom, you have no knowledge, you have no information to build yourself to a point where that money starts working for you and creating assets instead of liabilities. All right? Let's look at this here. Mr. Kawasaki says he notes that buying a new set of golf clubs will improve your game, but paying for lessons will. Information. Information is the key to wealth. It's his hope that increasing financial will help us. If you listen to what I'm saying, and don't just take my word, go on the internet and learn. But I'm here to help you because God has helped me in this area, so I want to help you. All right? Let's get into it here. We want to divide this, and we got 5 parts that we want to deal with. We may not get to all 5 today. 1, making more money. Making more money. We talk about financial IQ. Financial IQ. Making more money. This is measured by how much money you earn. If you make $100,000 a year, you have a higher financial IQ than someone earning $30,000 a year, right? Because you have more responsibility. You have more information on how to make that money. Maybe you went to school, you went to college, then you may have went to grad school, so you got more information, so you're more marketable to make more money, right or wrong. So if you don't have that type of information or that knowledge or wisdom, then you can only make where your level of learning and understanding is. You understand what I'm saying? You cannot go any higher than the knowledge that you have here and what you understand. All right? Protecting your money. Protecting your money. Once you earn your money, you need to hold on to it. What did I say before? 70% of the millionaires says the key to winning at money is what? Getting out of debt and staying out of debt. Having control over your money. You have to protect it. All right? Protecting your money, especially on taxes, is the second financial IQ, which we'll get down to in a minute. All right? You got to learn how to protect your money. That's something I'm still learning. How to invest, how to do certain things so taxes don't get you. Because eventually, if you're not doing the right thing, taxes will get you. All right? Budgeting your money. We talked about this as well. Budgeting your money. Being able to live well and still invest no matter how much you make requires a high level of financial intelligence, which it does. The more information you have, the more your financial IQ goes up. Because you have studied, you have asked people, you have got around people that can help you and assist you. Now your IQ goes up. Like I said before, if you only have knowledge of an 8th grade student compared to somebody that has went to graduate school, you cannot go that high because your learning is that high. So you're not going to be able to earn a 6-figure salary. You know what I'm saying? You may only be able to work at a job that making $9, $10 an hour. Right or wrong. So you have to increase your learning. You have to increase your surroundings. You have to increase your the people that you hang around with. Surround your people that can bless you and take you up to the next level. All right? Leveraging your money. This is financial IQ is measured by return on investment. How well do you make your budget surplus generate more money? So as you're making money, you should be reinvesting that money. And we're going to talk about this how about 2 or 3 weeks. You have the money that you make, you shouldn't just spend it on stuff. Take that money and reinvest it so it can create more assets for you. And then once you get to a point, if you need to buy something, take money that you have made out of your assets and then pay for it, and that in turn will not create a liability for you. All right? Praise be to God. Number 5, improving your financial information. Very important. What do we talk about? The key to wealth is not money, it's information to get the wealth. Financial information just doesn't mean knowledge of basic financial concepts. It also means detailed knowledge of the investments you make. So if you don't understand about investments, I went to Scottrade and opened my first account. So I went there and asked questions. I set up an appointment. And that's what I like. That's what I like about Scottrade. You can call and set up an appointment and go sit down and talk to an advisor. That's what I did. Do I still know everything I need to know? No, I don't. But if I have a question, I can pick up the phone and I'll go in there and I'll ask them. That's simple. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Remember before, information will create wealth. No information, then you will not create wealth. You will not. All right? Financial IQ, number 1, making more money. Making more money. Financial IQ, number 1, making more money. Many people fail to acquire wealth, Kawasaki says, because they want the money without the work. And that's so true. People are lazy. We live in a microwave society. We want it now. We want it quick. We want it fast, in a hurry. We don't want to spend time to build our knowledge to reach to a point where that knowledge, we can exchange that for wealth. See, you have a bargaining chip. Once you get the knowledge, you have a bargaining chip to demand the price that you want. Excuse me. Same thing with college students. I see them all the time. You go to school 4 years, some go to grad school another 2 years, and some go off and go get a PhD. But the more wisdom and knowledge that they get, the more marketable they are. All right? You keep that in your mind. Keep that in your mind. But you got to work for it. Nothing is going to be given to you on a silver platter. It does not work like that. Now, I'm not saying that you don't have people out there that have been blessed to be in situations like that. You have some out there that do. But you got to understand one thing. That everybody is not born with a silver spoon in their mouth. All right? What many people do not realize, Mr. Kawasaki says, is that it is the process that makes them rich, not the money. The process. I talked about that. I always say this. Everybody wants to get to the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, but nobody wants to go to the process to get there. That's the most important part, is the process of things that you learn along your way to try to achieve that goal, to reach the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. That's the key. That's the key. It's by learning to make money that you can continue to make money. The more you learn, the more you can earn. I like that. The more you learn, the more you earn. Praise be to God. For each person, the process will be different. Everybody's not going to be able to travel down the same road because everybody's circumstance is different. But the end goal can be the same. All right, the end goal, the destination can be the same, but everybody's not going to be able to go down straight street. Some people are going to take some swerves or some curves or some turns, but get to the destination differently. But the key of it is getting to the destination. All right. We each have different goals, dreams, and ambitions. We all do. All of us do, because we're individuals, right? The important thing is to find the best way for you to make more money and then build your goals around this. All right, I'm going to repeat that again. The most important thing is to find the best way for you to make more money and then build your goals around it. But like I said before, you got to invest yourself in information. Go back to school and make yourself more profitable, more marketable. All right? Information will create the wealth for you. Financial IQ, 1, making more money. In order to make more money, you must also learn to control your emotions. And that's so true. That's so true. You must learn to defer gratification. And boy, I'm going to tell you, I am a witness to that. I remember going all the way back to high school. Not actually right after I got out of high school, right after I got out of the military. I love clothes. You know, I seen this guy on the corner of my eye, and I said, man, he's sharp. She said, and it stayed in my mind. I still remember that to this day. She always said, well, if you work, you can buy what you want. But I didn't understand that I was creating more liability for myself. Why? Because even though I was working, I was spending all my money on stuff that it didn't mean anything. But I didn't understand that. All I knew that if I work, I can dress like him. And I wasn't stealing nothing. I wasn't doing anything negative to go to jail. So I wasn't doing stuff like that. But I was not creating no money, no assets. All I was doing was creating liabilities because those clothes can't put no money in my pocket. It may make me look good, but looking good and having no money in your pocket is worthless. All right? Praise be to God. All right. Don't sacrifice your financial future for a few bucks today. All right? Don't exchange one for another if it's going to put you in a bad situation. All right? Don't give up. Key. Do not give up. Keep pressing towards the mark of the high calling in Christ Jesus. Praise be to God. The going can seem tough at times, but if you're confident in your course, you can learn to solve the problems. Keep your eyes on the goal and find a way to reach your goal. Plain and simple. Don't give up. Acquire the information. It may cost you a little time up front, but it's going to pay off for you in the long run. All right? Praise be to God. All right. Mr. Kawasaki also said the key to making money is learning how to solve problems. When you learn how to solve somebody's problem, you have just created a vacuum to bring money into your hands. Praise be to God. Because the scripture says, what God has done for others, he'll do the same thing for you. But as you bless others, God is going to bless you in return. Because it's all about giving. It's all about blessing somebody's life. And as you plant a seed in somebody else's life, God will bring that back to you 30, 60, 90, 100 fold. All right? Praise be to God. In order to grow wealthy, Mr. Kawasaki said, you must come to the terms with the fact that problems will never go away, and they won't. Identify the problems preventing you from wealth, tuck them and lead and head on, and the money will follow. As you solve problems, you got to solve your own problems, but also you got to always remember, try to help somebody else, because that's the key to your success. All right? That's the key to your success. Number 2, financial IQ. Protecting your money. Protecting your money. Once you begun to make money, you tend to protect it from financial predators. That's what Mr. Kawasaki says. And there are 7 of them to be aware of. Because people, when you start getting money, well, you better watch out. You're going to have vultures all around you. All right? Trying to get what you have already acquired, that you have worked hard for. You need to protect yourself. All right? Because you're only going to see these type of people when you got money. Have you ever heard the old statement that when you got a lot of money, you got a lot of friends. But when your money run low, you have no friends to be found? And that's what it is. Because they want to enjoy your wealth, but then when it's all gone, they don't want to be bothered with you no more. All right, you got to be careful. Number 1, bureaucrats. Kawasaki acknowledges the need to pay taxes, but he argues that his job to pay little as possible. So, but you got to understand, if you just watch the election, praise be to God, I know a lot of y'all upset. I know that you are that because Donald Trump is now going to be the 45th president of the United States. I was shocked. I knew it was going to be a close race, but I did not think he was going to pull this thing out. And he did much better than I thought he was going to do, you know. But the point of it is that Donald Trump, since he's into real estate, what he does is he may be in bankruptcy, or he owes his debtors money. What he'll do, he'll buy another property. All right, he'll somehow, some way, he'll buy another property, and the money that he's lost on that, he don't pay no taxes on it because he took the money, or the money he has, or he's gained off of that. Instead of paying tax, he invested something else, so he have to pay tax on that property. You see what I'm saying? But you have to understand those laws, and I don't understand them that good. I'm still learning. All right, but you have to learn how to protect your money from bureaucrats, which is the federal and state government. All right, bankers. Oh, you better beware, because they'll hit you with every fee in the world. When it comes to your checking account, they will get you. All right, banks are constantly trying to siphon bits of your money in forms of fees. That's right, they will. And they may not have even told you about the fee. They all of a sudden say, well, we got a fee for this. Well, thank you for telling me. It's important to watch out for and protect against this in bankers. They're very slick, trying to get your money. All right. Brokers. Simply fees from brokers can chip away at your wealth. That's dealing with the stock market, investments. But you gotta, people can't just. I don't want you to misunderstand me. Everybody is worthy of their hire. They went to school, they pay their dues, and they have a business. You got to pay them. But there's a way of paying them. You don't have to pay the highest fees. Shop around, ask questions, get the lowest fee possible. All right. So they can get their money, so they can get paid as well as you can get the information that you need so you can continue to build your wealth. All right. Businesses. All businesses have something to sell. That's so true. Mr. Kawasaki says their job is to part you from your money. Yours is to keep it. That's right. So you got to learn how to keep more money in your pocket. What does that mean is don't buy stuff that you really don't need. All right. Don't buy stuff that you really don't need because it's not helping you. You're creating a liability instead of an asset. All right, that's what we've been talking about. Brides and beaux, husband and wives, or soon to be husband and wives. Money plays a key role in any relationship, which is so true. You must trust your partner. Must reach an understanding about finance, and that's one of the key components to relationships not working is finances. But if you understand the principle of finance, and y'all sit down and talk, and you know principles, then you won't have no issue with that. Because you got two people that are blind, both of y'all gonna fall into the hole. All right. Family can stifle your money. Always call, I need this. Can you help me? You got a good job. Why can't you help me out? Crying wolf. Praise be to God. Be aware. And then finally, legal situations can drain your money as well. It don't have to be you. It could be a child that's locked up and want you to fight the case by, getting stuff for them and paying certain things. It can become very expensive. Come right out of your pocket. All right, let's continue on. Financial IQ number 3, budgeting your money. Budgeting your money. There are 2 ways to solve a budget crunch. Listen very carefully. Decrease your spending or increase your income. You got to do either one. If you're going to budget your money and how to solve your budget crunch, either you got to cut back on the things that you really don't need, or you need to get another job to get your money and to make more money. That's the only 2 ways you're going to solve your budget crunch. If you feel that you're in a situation that you can't budget your money properly, or you won't have enough money, you need to go back to school, rethink your job situation, get more educated. What I said before, information opens the door for you to create wealth. All right, that's the key. And so, if you're in that situation, you may have to reevaluate your life and really think about what you want to do in the next 5 to 10 years, and what you're doing if you're working at, say, for instance, Mickey D's. All right, you're only making $8-9 an hour, but you like computers. Well, if you like computers, then you need to go to school for computers, and over a period of time, you graduate, then you can go to and start demanding money for your services. All right. All right, praise be to God. Either will erase a budget deficit. Mr. Kawasaki believe, as we all do, that in the long run, increasing income is a better solution. That's right, increase your income. Now, and what he's saying is, it's not the point of that we're saying that you can't buy things, but don't buy things that's unnecessary. And then what you need to do, move from one job to another to create more wealth to come in. That's where your education comes in. That's where your information comes in. Because once you have that knowledge and wisdom, then you can demand your price for your services, if it's at a job or not. All right? All right, let's continue. Kawasaki explains that it's important to think of a budget surplus, a fixed expense. That's right, it is. Because it's a recurring expense every month. Electric bill, your phone bill, your rent or your mortgage, your car note, you got gas to go in there, and you got food. Those are fixed expenses that will never ever go away. They will not, because those are basic things that you need to survive and live. You got to have shelter, all right? You got to have electricity. You got to have food.